Well, hello, my name is Kenneth, and I'm just a average person. Once I've always told females, I said, I want to have 15 children, and I always ran them off when I said that. So I figured in order to have these many children, I would have to actually start an after-school program. So I actually grew up in different parts of the United States. I went to grad school in Indiana at Taylor University, and I studied business and also divinity, so teaching Christian education and working with youth ministries and small groups. The majority of my time in ministry has been involved in homeless ministry, prison ministry, and alcohol and drug rehabilitation ministry. That there have been a lot of youth these times who was actually in those type of atmosphere, either homeless, in jail, or either on the drug type of situation in their life.
The Bridge Project after-school program takes place in both the Homeland Ministry Church and Bridging the Gap Community Center. These buildings provide computers and internet access. In addition, there are a total of 4 rooms that are used as classrooms.
This is actually the property where I'm on is a ministry and also a community center project that we're working on here. The church that is a part of the organization called Homeland Ministry North Carolina is located on this property. We have here a community center that we have actually started up as a project to actually reach out to the southeast side of Winston-Salem. For the last 6 years of my life, it's just been a time where I've been actually trying to see how to formulate processes that will actually touch the whole man or the holistic person. I think that what makes me whole is just actually seeing smiles on people's face, seeing people connected with the different atmospheres around them in the community.
The majority of the students who attend tutoring live in the same community. Sometimes, if the parents are unable to drop off or pick their child up from tutoring, the Bridge Project has a van that picks and drops off their children in their neighborhoods. It is a wonderful and convenient way of transportation and lifts the weight off a parent's shoulders, especially if they are working or cannot make time to drop or pick up their child.
What's going to be so funny is that as I grew up and stuff as a little boy, I never got myself into reading novels. I've always found myself reading books like how to do it books. So by the time I turned 13, 14 years old, I've probably had read over around 1,000 how to do it books, So it's just amazing that over time, if you just apply yourself to certain situations, you're increase your wisdom and knowledge when it comes down to common things in life. One of the things that actually had me to actually leave the corporate world is that one time I was inside of a building and I slipped and I fell backwards and suffered a head injury. I'm not able to actually remember everything I need to remember. At times I need to remember it. Sometimes I have a little lapses in my speech or actually in my thought. But I think that it just actually made me normal. Since I actually left the corporate world, I've spent during my career, received certification in human development and training technology, and worked as a machinist at one time in the engineering department, making certain types of fabrications and learning process engineering. So I have a wide background when it comes down to a lot of industrial knowledge as well as professional knowledge. Throughout the community for about 3 years, after just going from house to house and talking with parents and talking with families in this area, I found that a lot of children in communities around here, they're just actually hanging out in the neighborhoods. And from hanging out in the neighborhoods, a lot of stuff happens as far as, drugs, them actually getting involved in gangs, getting teenage pregnancy. Instead of actually just pointing out the situations and what's happening in the community, I would actually help develop a program that will actually deal with those issues and keep children out of those situations that actually makes them drop out of school or not have a post-secondary education. The Bridge Project is a program I am planning on connecting with different individuals in the community in which we'll have children as well as adults make a family structure. When you come here, you're saying, you know what, I want to be successful. I want to do something better for my life than I see other folks doing in my community, and I believe here it's going to be the help that I need to succeed and do that. So that's what you want to come here with on your heart. One of my main goals is to continue to develop people and also develop myself. Actually, we talked with the retired teacher today from the Retired Teachers Association of Sysavath County, and they gave to the Bridge Project $1,000 in mostly gift card. And this gift card right here can go towards buying like electronic software and books and paper for the kids to help them out in the Bridge Project. Oh wow, let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I don't like when I'm like doing my hands like this a lot and